When we let people into who we really are, how we feel, our goals, our desires, our fears, what we're about, they immediately trust us more, which in result makes it 10 times easier for someone to buy from us. Hi everyone, if you guys don't know me, my name is Saba Ali, and on this channel we talk all things about how to build your personal brand so that way you can make a lot of money and build the most unforgettable life. Today I really want to share the most underrated but so profitable ways that you're gonna make so much more money this year that not many people are talking about. And honestly, it does not matter if you're an employee, working a job, you have a business, or even starting a business. This applies to every single person on earth or even in the universe. Because if you're a business owner and you're trying to sell more of your products and offers on social media, you need more people to trust you in order for them to pull out their credit card and buy from you. And if you're an employee, you need to show that you're driven, you're likable, your personality, so that way you can either work your way up or get more bonuses and promotions. So the question is, how do we actually build a personal brand that's true to us and not fake? So I want to first talk about one of the biggest mistakes people do when it comes to building a brand on social media. They act like somebody else or like a character that's not even them. It's like you're too crafted, you're too rehearsed, you're too perfect, too many layers of what you should be doing instead of who you actually are. And I see this happen time and time again when you think about influencers, creators, people that you just love to follow on social media, and you tell your friend there's something about them that is just so magnetizing. I always want to come back to their profile and watch their stuff. It is because they are 100% them and embodied with their brand, which is basically who they are. But what happens a lot of the time is when business owners, creators, or even just people who want to be on social media, they know the importance of building a brand. They feel like they have to put on this persona and talk like this and act like this and be 100% perfect in order to be likable. But sometimes, and honestly a lot of the time, it does the complete opposite because people can't relate to you. So this is what you actually want to do this year to build a brand that not only makes you a lot of money, but builds a loyal community of people who actually love you and trust you. Number one is be so in love with who you are and proudly obsessed with the value you bring to the world. Because the thing is, those who get paid the most amount of money have no shame in their game. They know they are the best at what they do, and they also know they are the prize in every single situation and scenario. There is no second guessing. There is no second doubting. You know what value you bring. So when you're building a brand online or even offline, sometimes, and a lot of times, we don't get what we want because we're second guessing ourselves. If you work a job and you're asking your boss for a promotion or a raise, you don't want to come in there and be like, oh, I think I should be getting this X, Y, and Z. You want to walk in there and be, hey, this is what I brought to the company last month, and this is why I need to be getting paid X amount. And I guarantee you, if you show up in that energy, you being truly yourself and owning your value, you will get paid a lot more money. Or even on social media, if you're a business owner like me and you're selling your products and offers online, we're not on social media to try to sell and persuade people to buy. We're on there to show our life, and thus people will reach out and want to buy because we're being 100% us and we know the value we bring. And I've worked with hundreds of business owners, and 99% of the time when I ask my clients why they chose to work with me, it is because they tell me, you are so confident and embodied in who you are. So this isn't just something I'm making up or something I searched and found on Google. This is true facts based on experience. And knowing your worth and value starts with truly, once again, loving yourself and who you are. There's a quote that I always have said, and it's stuck with me for so long, is People will not see your worth unless you do. They will never, ever, ever see your worth unless you actually see it for yourself. So if you want to be earning a lot more money, you need to see the value. You need to see the worth, and you need to see the love that you have for yourself and then others will see it too. Now, number 2 is show more of what you truly love and why you love it. When people are building their brands on social media, sometimes I see creators and business owners start to post things on social media that they think they should be posting, but they don't actually really love. And this can honestly be anything. This can be talking about their business. This can be showing how hard they work, sharing like quotes, even like values and philosophies that once again, they think it sounds good, but they don't actually believe, preach, or embody. Like, don't show and tell people that you're a morning person and you wake up at 5 a.m. if in reality you're a night person and you hate waking up in the morning. And the thing is, you can truly tell when somebody like is so passionate and they love doing something, whether that is speaking on stages, taking care of kids, doing makeup. You can just see and you can feel when someone is in their element and when someone isn't. And this is where people talk a lot about alignment. When you're in alignment and when you're in flow with something, it feels like you're just living and time is just like passing. Like right now, I'm recording this video and I feel just so in flow. I feel like I'm literally just talking to you guys face to face because I absolutely love it. It's not curated and I don't have to like put on this act to show up and do this video. I can just talk. And that's how people will really connect with you and your brand. When they see that you're actually so authentic based on what you love and what brand you're creating around that specific niche or topic. Now, number 3 is probably the most like strategic way to build a brand, but it's being specialized in a skill that a lot of people need help with. Now, I always talk about specialized skill, and I believe everybody has a specialized skill in their life. If you work a job, this might be customer service, this might be finances, this might be speaking on stages. If you run a business, maybe you're doing copywriting, maybe you're helping people with emails. What is your specialized skill? And you want to become known for that skill because also you will get paid a lot more money because you're an expert in that specific industry. Now, let me share a quick story. Before I ever had a business helping people build their brands on social media, make money, build an unforgettable life, I was somebody where I was just creating content on social media and I was breaking outside of my comfort zone and I was being very confident. And people could see when I was creating content every single day, I would create content in public, be featured on news publications. People saw me as somebody who was really confident and just didn't really care about what other people thought. And back then, that was like this specialized skill that I really had. And when I had my first few coaching clients, I asked them once again, why did you choose to hire and work with me? And almost every single person said, because of your confidence. So yes, it can be something as simple as you radiate confidence, and that's why people want to follow you and work with you and buy from you. You know, it doesn't have to be this like super complicated skill that you have to like study and learn. It can just be something that you're already embodied in. Now, the very last thing, which is probably the most underrated thing that you can do to make more money this year by developing your brand, is being vulnerable. Now, every time I share something that I'm going through that might even be a little personable, people relate and people connect. A lot of the times when you're building a personal brand, or even when you're just like higher up in the hierarchy, people see you as somebody that sometimes isn't like reachable or attainable. Like, she has X, Y, and Z. She's already making X amount of money. She already has this confidence. Like, how can I ever relate to that person? You want to know how? It is when you share your struggles, you share what you're going through, you share your breakdowns. Now, I always say there's a fine line between this, and I can go into like a whole nother video about this, but when people can actually see that you're a human, they will relate to you. They'll think, oh my gosh, she did that, she made that mistake, like, so do I. Wow, like, she's a real person, I can relate to her now. And this is really important because if you're always placing yourself on a pedestal, it's very hard for someone to connect with you and then once again either pay you money or you level up in the hierarchy. So all in all, if you want to make more money this year, build your brand. But this does not mean curate your brand and become a whole different person. This means truly embodying and being so in love with who you are that that's just all you know, and that is how you show up. So comment below and let me know how this video really helped you and if it opened up your eyes and how you should be showing up this year, either online on social media or maybe somewhere else like your job. I absolutely love creating videos, especially like this one, because it really feels like I'm talking to you guys here in person. So as always, if you guys love this video, make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Every single Sunday, I come out with a weekly video, Sundays with Saba, teaching you how to build the most unforgettable life by being your own boss. And until then, make sure that you stay unforgettable.